OpenAI just made a huge change, loosening its content rules. Now, ChatGPT can depict public figures, generate images with racial trait requests, and even include hate symbols in educational contexts. But is this about free speech, or is OpenAI playing with fire just months before the US election? Meanwhile, CoreWeave's $14 billion IPO marks the biggest AI listing yet, but with $7.6 billion in debt, is it a ticking time bomb? From crypto mining in a garage to powering OpenAI, their wild journey could shape the future of AI. Let's break it all down. OpenAI's new ChatGPT image generator, capable of creating Studio Ghibli-style art, has gone viral. But the bigger news is its loosened content policies, now permitting depictions of public figures like Trump and Musk, hate symbols in educational contexts, and requests tied to racial or physical traits. Previously, OpenAI blocked such prompts as harmful. Now, it's shifting from blanket bans to case-by-case harm prevention, says model behavior lead Joanne Zhang. Users can also opt out if they don't want AI-generated depictions of themselves. The changes align with OpenAI's February plan to reduce ChatGPT's refusals on sensitive topics. While it still bans extremist glorification, it allows neutral or educational use of hate symbols. It also no longer rejects requests like, make this person's eyes look more Asian. AI-style mimicry, e.g., Pixar, Ghibli, is permitted, but copying living artists remains restricted, raising copyright concerns. Despite relaxed rules, GPT-4o has stricter child safety safeguards than DALL-E 3. The move follows conservative criticism of AI censorship, highlighted by Google's Gemini backlash for inaccurate historical images. With the US election looming, OpenAI denies political motives, framing this as user control. But as AI's role in content moderation grows, OpenAI risks regulatory scrutiny, especially if ChatGPT mishandles sensitive queries. CoreWeave's lukewarm IPO. CoreWeave debuted Friday at $40 per share, below its $47 to $50 target, raising $1.5 for a $14 billion valuation, short of its $3 billion plus goal. Shares opened at $39 before closing at $40, marking a muted reception. Still, it's the largest AI-related IPO to date, and the biggest U.S. tech listing since 2021. From hedge funds to GPUs, CSO Brian Venturo says the company began when he and his hedge fund partners, including CEO Michael Intrater, had free time after their energy fund, Hudson Ridge, folded. They pivoted to crypto mining, starting with GPUs on a pool table, then scaling to 50,000 chips in a NJ garage, becoming the world's largest Ethereum miner for 5 years. A pivot to AI. Wanting to use their GPU hoard for AI, they partnered with open-source group AI in 2022, trading compute for AI expertise. This led to paid customers, including Stability AI. A dinner with Magnetar secured $100 million in funding, and OpenAI, then Microsoft, became key clients. Now, CoreWeave has 32 data centers, 250,000 GPUs, including NVIDIA Blackwell, and a $12 billion deal with OpenAI. Debt concerns. Despite $1.9 billion in revenue and $15 billion in contracts, CoreWeave's $7.6 debt per FT has spooked investors. Venturo insists deals are structured to cover GPU costs, but admits their journey from finance to crypto to AI has been a wild ride. There's so many pieces of luck along the way, it's crazy. AI is evolving fast, and the stakes have never been higher. What do you think? Are these changes a step forward or a recipe for disaster? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI news.